Session 12 of Risen is going to commence with fireballing some wolves.
Yeah.
Right there in my crosshair looks like it's some flowers, but at a glance it kind of looks like glowing eyes of some dark creature hiding in a shadow. And it's kind of spooky. Also, I don't really like how loud this fireball crystal is. Like, as soon as I hit the fireball hotkey, that churning and burning sound effect just, like, dominates the soundscape.
Ah! Yeah! Ah!
I'm beginning to think these lateral attacks do not do as much damage as a normal attack. Because those sting rats should be an easy 3-hit kill for me, but now suddenly it's taking a little bit more than 3 hits. Yeah, man, look at those. The textures on that bush rotate. So the Druid's Hemlock gives +1 life energy. I don't know if that's used in like a potion to enhance maximum life. What do they call it? Life force? Life energy? But then I don't see an equivalent plant that increases maximum mana. So if Druid's Hemlock is used to make a permanent life potion, then I have no idea what a permanent mana potion would use. Meanwhile, we got this odd lady over here who looks a lot like Patty. I don't know why she's there. But I need to fireball some moths and apparently lizard men. Where are they? Okay. Ah.
Yeah!
All right. I just realized like how disturbing of an image this is when you kill, when you decapitate and skin. I'm guessing this is a pig. And you hang it upside down to drain the blood out. Like, this is like seeing the sausage get made and you're like, ugh, that's kind of gross. Alright, let's see who not Patty is.
Hey, you there. Touch anything and I'll set Rufo on you. He needs a good meal.
Rufo? Is that your husband?
My wolf. Look, this place is ours. There's
She even
nothing here you
sounds
want
like
or can
Patty.
take.
It's the same character model, I think the same voice actor, and then a different face.
You have a wolf?
Henrik trained him. Natural hunter. Once he picks up a scent, nothing can distract him.
Oh man. Her face, though.
What are you doing out here, all alone in the middle of the wilderness?
I'm not alone. I've got Henrik and Rufo. We live here.
Those giant eyes that are also, like, spread just a little too far apart.
You're a hunter. Can you teach me about hunting?
Henrik's the teacher. Go and ask him. He taught me everything I know about hunting, but I can sell you a couple of useful things.
Do you have anything to sell?
A whole bunch of garbage, that's what. No thanks. Henrik. I feel like I should know this name. Is this somebody I kicked out of town?
There you are again.
Oh no, I think this is the guy that I went hunting with.
Can you teach me about hunting?
That I killed the Geiger with. He just kind of sits here, apparently. Are they gonna let me sleep?
What do you want?
Apparently not.
Oi, what's your game?
I just want to sleep in your bed. No big deal. Then I also want to steal from your chest.
Better start again. Yes.
That's not a bad haul. Have I not had a horn saw this whole time?
Keep your hands off what's mine.
Alright, so that must mean that this would be the druid hut. Well, where is the sun exactly? It's being blocked. There it is. It's behind a cloud and also right behind that little arch peak.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah!
I have no idea what I picked up. There's like two things there that I didn't see. One of them might have been a goblet, and I don't know what the other one was. Oh, we got another thunder lizard. It's a shame he'll have to get burninated. I should probably try to melee one of these the next time I find one. 'Cause I think I've always just fireballed them. Just to see how they fight in melee combat. What? Thank you. About to say, that had better not have been a one-way drop. Well, that time it was a 3-hit. Oh, that's the druid hut, I guess. Didn't realize I was that close to it.
Yeah.
That sounds like the roar of a ash beast.
This could be useful.
Which really sounds like it should be the sound effect for a, like a panther or a cougar, as opposed to a big gorilla monster. And this little die thing looks like it's probably going to be used for a quest at some point. Well, since I'm supposed to go that way, naturally, my instinct is to go the opposite direction and explore everywhere apart from the intended path. Hey.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be a quest. Belongs to Eldrick the Druid. Does 42 damage, 36 strength. That seems like the standard ratio of strength to damage.
I think that's cooked. Looks good.
Okay. Let's see how... Well, I was gonna say let's see how far I can get into this temple, or into this ruin, but... Clearly I go nowhere.
Job well done.
Yeah!
What are you doing here? I was hoping Eldrick would finally turn up.
Where is the druid?
If I knew, he'd be here with me. It seems there was a fight here.
Any sign as to where Eldrick might have gone?
No, but maybe we can find a clue in his hut. Well then, get along, get looking.
This seems less like a we and more like a you.
Let's trade.
Or rather, me situation. I think I have all these runes. That ring and amulet look kind of cool, though. What's it gonna cost me? 400 bucks? $400's not a whole lot, but what are the odds I'm actually gonna use these? Yeah, screw it. So far this session, I haven't done a whole lot. I just kind of explored up this path here. So that's only about, what, 20 minutes worth of content? You haven't missed much, in other words.
I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
A torn off sleeve. That gives me really no indication, no sort of clue. I found a torn sleeve in the hut.
I found a torn sleeve in the hut.
It must be Eldrick's. Whatever happened, he resisted.
We'll only know what happened when we find him.
Maybe it was a particularly hot day and Eldrick just decided that he wanted a little bit more airflow on his arms.
We have to search for Eldrick.
We? This is your task. I'll remain here in case he returns.
Well, we need him, so I'll find him.
Druids, hermits wandering off. Sheer stupidity.
There's a girl, Jasmine, who lives near here. She may have seen the druid.
Well, ask her. May have is no use. Discover. Discover. Have you found Eldrick?
I found a
Not
staff.
Keep looking.
I'm gonna sleep in his bed. If memory serves right, this is the sort of quest where Eldrick will turn up at some point. Like, I don't think it's a quest where I actually find him, and more so I follow the quest line and then he comes back from wherever he was, maybe, so I'm just gonna continue exploring before I go talk to the Patty doppelganger, Jasmine. Ow. There's the Ash Beast. I'm gonna try to fight him melee and just see how this goes. Okay, so he can dislodge a rune shield. So obviously with very little strength, that's not at all feasible. I just kind of wanted to see what his moves were like and what he was capable of. Easy mode.
Did it. Straight up missed.
Oh, there's 2 thunder lizards and 2 ogres. And maybe I hear an ash beast.
Running is for cowards.
And fire mages with a fireball. Ow. Guy hit so hard. I got 20 learning points. That might be enough to do all 3 levels of alchemy. Assuming that it's 5 per. And then I could start brewing some permanent potions. I got 17 heroes crowns. Oh my god. The recipe to brew permanent mana potions uses berries. Of all things, it uses berries. I've been eating these things like crazy because I thought they were just generic garbage trash plant items. I assumed that it would be like a mana root or something special, not a common berry that grows everywhere. Like, obviously, pixie hats and ogre roots and wanderlusts and druid's hemlock, they all look special because of the things they do. But something that gives +5 mana is what I needed to... Oh my god. So basically, I'm not going to be brewing any permanent mana potions. Goodness. I could brew 17 strength potions. How many points is that? It's like 85 strength. That's a lot. That'd be so much strength. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go do that.
What can you... What... How do I brew potions?
First, I'll explain how to create basic potions. To do that, you must heat the ingredients in a liquid.
That's all?
Yes. In essence, you are distilling the properties, increasing the effect of individual ingredients.
How do I know what ingredients to use?
At your level of knowledge, you lean upon the wisdom of others and use what they have discovered. For instance, you can buy the recipe for a regular healing potion from any alchemist.
Teach me alchemy.
So some plants cannot be processed with the methods you already know. They must be filtered and boiled again to reach the required concentration of their properties. This approach will also make basic potions stronger.
Teach me alchemy.
So, I will show you how to distill potions.
What does that do?
A distillate is much purer than a simple filtered potion. It doesn't contain any contaminants that can weaken a potion's effect. Indeed, many potions which permanently change your characteristics require distillation.
So can I use your potion making bench? Now I gotta find an alchemy table that isn't being used. Or I gotta wait until midnight when he's asleep. Here we go. That's a pretty crappy selection.
Have you?
I have just enough obsidian to get a small, or a one-handed sword and a bastard sword. Sword fighting +2, my goodness. Yeah, these options like are really kind of underwhelming. The Demon Blade needs 66 strength to do 66 damage. The executioner's, or the honed blade staff needs 45 to do 50. So if I'm okay with using a two-handed sword and sacrificing my shield, then 66 would be all I need. I think you gotta get to like level 6 or 7 sword fighting before you can use bastard swords in one hand.
What? If you're ready,
What?
One-handed swords and simple pieces of jewelry. I wonder if that will be all I need to make an obsidian one-handed sword.
Give me an obsidian blank for a one-handed sword.
here.
What? I want to learn blacksmithing.
I'll show you how to forge a one-handed sword. First, you need a blank. You have to heat the blank in the forge. When it glows and the metal is hot enough, you can beat it into shape on the anvil. You quench the blade to temper it. Then, you sharpen it on the whetstone.
That's great. Is there anything else you can
That's
teach?
great.
You can also create simple magical jewelry. For that, you need a goldsmith's table. Magical pieces get their power from the stone you include in them. The art is in enclosing the precious stone in gold to make a ring or amulet.
Alright, smithing 2 needs another 5, and then I can do bastard swords and more powerful magical jewelry. So... glowing stormwind blank. Glowing obsidian blank, and then I got steel blanks for generic swords. Somehow I can make a stormwind. I'd have figured that would need more advanced smithing. Let me make a stormwind.
Now onto the anvil.
Oh, I have to go to the... Kinda seems like you're missing the other half of the sword there, buddy. Where did the rest of the sword come from? Meanwhile, where is my stormwind? What? Where did it go? Oh, I'm not done. I see. We're doing the full process here. A dull stormwind requires level 2 smithing. That is moderately intriguing. Maybe the obsidian sword's gonna get me with the same issue. Nope, that works. Alright, get out of my way!
You not got better things to do?
I need to
What reason do
sharpen
you
my
have for staring
sword.
at me?
Get out of the way.
You not got better things to do?
You're blocking me from doing the better things I want to do. Get off!
You going to stand here? Weapon away. That's better.
Ah! That's kind of a janky looking
That's finished
sword.
that.
And I need smithing level 2 to do the storm wind. And I'm still missing like a sword blade or hilt or something for something else. Well, hold on. Let me go back and try something. Let me see what a two-handed obsidian sword is gonna need. Actually, I can't even make that yet. Screw it. So I've got 25 strength. And this needs 45 to use. So if I brew 4... Actually, I really only need to brew 3, because I already have one of these potions. That'll get me to the minimum requirement.
That's done.
Yes, it is. Now, unfortunately, this does not give me bonuses to my sword combat, so I lose my lateral attack, but I don't know really how important that was anyway. So here's a two-handed sword. That kind of looks a lot like the staff combat. Obviously, it's got a lot better range. Wait, I have a trader's blade. Oh, that's a bastard sword. So that would take 2 hands.
Looks good.
Oh, I still need...
That's finished that.
Yeah, so you can kind of see, like, there's animations for holding this in one hand, and he just brings it up to hold it with two hands.
Yeah.
So that, I mean...
Looks good.
I'm still 1 point short. Screw it. This is only for testing purposes anyway.
That's finished that.
So now I got a demon blade. Which looks really cool.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Now I gotta find something to kill. Just so I can test the damage on these things. Do I have better options than thunder lizards? Here we go. Gnomes are a good test. Alright, so here's the demon blade. 2 shots a gnome. Seeming to be really slow. Slash, I can't quite get the timing right. Ow. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, same thing but with a sharp obsidian sword and shield. Yo, it still only takes 2 hits. Granted, their health bar doesn't go down quite as far, but the faster attack animation, while also having the shield, which I'm sure helps defense, that seems to indicate that I should absolutely use a one-handed sword. Let me try the, I have a blade staff. Let's give that a shot. These little bastards. Alright, screw it. I'm going back to the obsidian one-hander. I really wish I hadn't eaten all those damn berries. I guess I could cheat and add berries to my inventory. I had so many berries and I just ate them so casually. Oh, that aggravates me so much. Like, I wasn't necessarily planning to do a whole lot of points into mana, because it seems like you really only need to have enough mana to get through one fight. And then as long as you have healing potions, it takes like, or mana potions, it takes like no time to just pop a potion and then be right back at full fighting force. So it's like, you don't need a whole lot of mana, but I was still... Would have been nice to be able to put some points into that just through the potions. This guy ain't got no goldsmithing table.
What? What's going on?
What is going on? I am planning to do a Risen review. Once I finish playing it, of course. The Risen review will probably not be done as quickly as the Gothic 3 review was, since...
I need a hammer and tongs for that.
Do I not have a hammer and tongs?
What was that noise?
What have you...
Since I don't have a review already written. What the hell is this guy? An evil bastard sword. Yeah, this game came out in 2009, and I didn't start the blog until 2011. So I think at the time, Risen 2 was out, I think in 2012 maybe. Like crap, plus 15 to strength. And so I did do kind of a review of Risen 2, but it was really just like a first impressions article, basically. Because after I finished playing it, I was just, like, so underwhelmed with everything that I was like, I didn't feel like I had anything of substance to say about it, other than like, eh. Basically nothing that would have elaborated any more than what I already did in the impressions article.
There's a druid lives round here. Have you seen him?
What druid?
His name's Eldrick.
You must mean that crazy old man with the hut, further up. Haven't seen him in a while, but that's not unusual. He's not really the social type.
I really need to find Eldrick.
Isn't he at his hut?
No, it seems to have been abandoned.
Then I've no idea where the crazy old loon could be. But if it really is urgent, then maybe my wolf Rufo can help you.
Okay.
How could your wolf help me?
He has the best nose on the whole island. He can pick up Eldrick's trail and lead you to him, if you have anything with the old man's scent on it.
Like a torn sleeve, perhaps?
How much do you want for your wolf?
Oh, I'd never sell him, but I might loan him out.
Okay, so how much to hire him?
Well, I've got a bunch of skins I need to sell, but I can't get into the town. If you bought them off me for, say, 200 gold, then I might be persuaded. You'll not come off badly on the deal either. Fair's fair.
At the very least, this business interaction feels plausible. I'm not just paying her the gold to hire the wolf. It's like I'm buying the skins off of her to save her the trip, which is kind of nice.
I'll buy your skins.
Great. Here you go.
That's really not a lot of skins, actually.
What about the wolf?
Sure, I'll let you borrow Rufo, but don't let anything happen to him.
I'll be careful.
You'd better. He's not just an animal, he's family. But you'll still need to get Rufo to trust you, so make friends with him. Give him something to eat. That usually does the trick. I can sell you some raw meat. That's his favorite.
Nope.
Hey boy, here, I've got something for you. Yes, you're a good boy.
Good puppy, good puppy. Alright, go find the druid man.
Rufo, seek.
Now see, a quest like this, we're following a scent trail, and there's a little bit of character interaction involved with doing a business exchange with Jasmine and then talking to this wolf. If this were The Witcher 3, you would just press right click and then you'd be following a glowing path on the ground. Mechanically, very similar quest, except this game has a little bit more interaction with the world as opposed to being just a straight up highlighted path to the solution. Yes, this is where
Of course, the druid's hut. Come on, Rufo. Search.
I need something more than the hut. Oh, he's gonna take me to a staff, probably. And this die.
Yeah, good wolf. Strange place you've brought me. Feels like walking through someone's grave.
Still no druid, though.
Keep searching, Rufo.
Hey, a berry. I only need like 6 more of those before I can make 1 potion.
Well done. Did you find something, Rufo? Keep going, Rufo. Good boy.
What? Why did you bark at me?
Come on, keep going.
Is he gonna be in the ruin that I can't get into?
Yeah, good wolf. Come
I
on, keep looking.
don't know
You
if
can
he
find
can
it.
find him.
What's wrong? Don't you want to keep going? Is Eldrick in there? Then I'll have to go on alone. Good wolf. You can go home now.
This wolf understands English pretty well.
A magic barrier. Maybe Master Cyrus can help.
Rufo.
Found a magical barrier.
Show me. I'd like a closer look at that.
Hey, come with me.
All right.
All of a sudden, he's like completely content to leave the hut that he was so adamant about staying put at. He was like, I can't leave the hut unless Master Eldrick, or in case Master Eldrick comes back. And I didn't tell him, hey, I think Master Eldrick is trapped inside a ruin sealed behind a magic barrier. I just said, hey, I found a magic barrier. And he's like, oh, magic barrier. Time to leave my post.
Can you help me open this barrier?
Perhaps I can. Let me see. Let me see. It's certainly a magic barrier.
Can you open it?
You can do that yourself. There's a spell for it. I brought a couple of scrolls.
Can I make a rune out of that?
Let's...
Here we go! Yes, good stuff! Look out! Here we come! Yes! Good stuff!
My W key is starting to stick. That is unfortunate.
Look out! Here we come! Better you than me.
Alright, so they're giving me a Nautilus spell. Means they might want me to use it.
That wasn't it. Did it?
We'll get him.
Pew, pew, pew! Yo, his magic bolt does a lot of damage. Not as much as my fireball.
Yes, good stuff. Look out! Here we come! Neat work! Here we go!
I need more mana.
Another win!
That's a Nautilus hole.
Gotta start again. Job well done.
Alright, what do we got back here?
I'm not budging from this spot.
Is this an area that I was at previously? And just didn't notice the hole? I would say so. Sticky W key is getting really annoying. A berry. What, 5 more? 4 more berries. What are you doing over there? Oh. Oh god, he hits so hard. And also, he healed up too. Did not expect that.
Neat work!
I'm not budging from this spot.
Inferno! Rain of fire and brimstone. How exciting.
I'm not budging from this spot.
Hey,
Abs.
Here we go!
What? You get him, Master Cyrus. I hope Cyrus can't die. He's doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yes, good stuff!
Obsidian.
this is what I need.
We got a winch. A winch, which presumably would open that stone door? A watchman? How is that?
Look out! Here we come!
It's just a higher tier of lizard? And beefier armor? Oh my god. That thing had like the most irregular attack pattern ever. I said, oh, it's an opening. I will attack. And then I said, oh, it's an opening. I will attack. And both times he got me.
Look out! Here we come!
Need more of that pew pew action out of you, buddy.
Yes! Good stuff!
Cell key. Well, that kind of makes me think Eldric's over here now.
This text is about magic spells.
Is that Eldric? There's no way Eldric's an ogre, is he? I mean, that would be cool as hell, but I don't believe that. Anti-magic crystal. Druck.
You're no lizard. You have smooth skin. What is a human doing here?
I'm looking for the druid.
Druid?
A human. A man. Probably a wizard.
Ah. You want Eldric.
Where is Eldric?
The Saurians took Eldric away. I have not seen him since then.
Do you know where they took him?
I have been trapped here. But once they took me through the wall. Maybe that is where they took Eldric.
Which wall did you go through?
A wall in the passage behind a big room. Pull a ring and the wall opens.
What was behind the wall?
They used magic. Tried to hurt me, Drock. But I am stronger than pain.
What are you doing here?
The lizard men caught me. I, Drock, fought, but there were too many. Saurians. They smell as bad as they look.
You're free now.
Then my honor owes you much.
Alright, that's fun.
Good luck, my friend.
So I switched out my keyboard during that dialogue. So I'm back to like the super clacky mechanical... I forget if it's cherry red or what, but it's a mechanical keyboard, so it's going to be a little bit louder. But at least the W key is not sticking. And that sticky key should be an easy fix. It would just take a few minutes to pop it off and clean it out. And I ain't got time for that right now.
Interesting.
13 more wisdom. That guy was talking about pulling a ring. Maybe it's a ring back here.
We've got work to do.
He parried me.
Yeah. Neat work.
Well, I suppose there could be a hidden door.
We'll get it. Better you than me.
But it is not here. You missed. Oh God. Get him, Cyrus. I've got his back exposed. Thank you. That's nice.
Gotta start again. There.
A stone throne. It creaked like a wooden chair. Listen to this. That's absolutely a wooden chair or like a door creaking. Oh, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm just gonna walk away. Ah. I guess I'll go talk to Eldrick then. I thought there was going to be a little more over this way. Is this supposed to be a bed? Or some sort of altar? Or... Cause they got like a... There's a throne and a cupboard and a table or a desk thing. I really think this was a bed at one point. Hopefully they would have had Some sort of mattress on there. Unless, well, I guess lizards in real life just kind of sit on rocks.
Finally. I thought I would never get out of there. I am Eldrick. Most people call me Eldrick, and I thank you for releasing me.
What are you doing here?
Who can say? What is a man to fate but an ant to the queen? I am a druid. Who and what do you think you are?
Who knows? I'm a castaway. I got washed up here and now I'm stuck.
Then fate brought you here. It brought you here because it has something in store for you.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing happens by chance. There is a reason you survived. The world has a plan and you are but a building block. You cannot resist it. So tell me, why do you think you are here?
Here, I found a staff. I presume it's yours.
Thank you. I lost it while trying to fight off these lizard men. Still, for my staff, perhaps you can use this amulet. I never was one for jewelry.
Honestly, that staff might have been cooler.
I need help repairing a magical artifact.
What kind of artifact?
A crystal disc, but the crystal has lost its power.
Ah. Do you have the disc here?
No, Master Cyrus has it.
A mage? No. I don't work with mages. If you want me to repair the disc, then I will work on it alone. With you. Bring the disc to me. Without a mage, then we'll go to my hut.
This is a plot hole in writing. Doesn't matter that I'm a mage.
Take care of yourself.
I mean, I'm a mage.
I need the disc.
Why?
Eldrick does not want to include you in the ritual.
What? Nonsense. I must be a part.
Is that what you'll say to the Inquisitor if Eldrick refuses to help?
Very well. Arrogant stupidity. Take the disc. I'll look around and then return to the monastery. You'll find me there, should you find you need me.
Yeah, still nothing I care about. Alright, I'm back with no mages anywhere in sight.
I've got the disc.
Excellent. We should get out of here
Excellent.
then. Let us go to my hut. Come on! Why are we standing here where lizard men may find us?
Well, I did kill, like, all of them.
What do you know about these lizard men?
They might seem like simple lizard men to you, but they once ruled the world, but that was long ago, very long ago. I have no idea where these come from. No. They should all be dead, extinct, yet here they are. It must have something to do with the ruins.
But do you think there are more lizard men?
Who knows?
Who knows?
They must have been driven to places away from mankind, taken to hiding, but the past lays claims on the future. The lizard men, the Saurians, are a part of the past. Maybe now they wish to claim the future.
Let's go to your hut.
Follow me.
Alright, let's run all the way there now. Bye, Cyrus. Oh, he's gonna take the bridge. He don't want to get his feet wet.
So, here we are. We can discuss everything here.
Okay.
Are you trained in magic?
Magic is one of the oldest forces there is in the world, I think. I wasn't there, so I'm guessing. The world is full of it.
How does knowing this help us?
How can you learn without curiosity? Have you never put your finger into something you shouldn't, just to see what would happen?
Why do you live out here?
I have spent my whole life here.
It isn't exactly safe out here.
Where is there safety? What is safety? Whether you're in the town or in the wilderness. Out here, at least, I am only responsible for myself.
Can you repair this disc?
Let me see. It is old. An unusual combination of metal and crystal. But the crystal is dull. Its power is extinguished.
Can the disc be repaired?
I can attempt to heal the crystal. Only then can its magic be restored. What do you need this disc for?
We think this disc will help save the island.
This disc? How can it do that?
There is a gate that appears to lead inside the volcano. We think whatever caused these ruins to rise is inside.
We? Who is we?
Me and Inquisitor Mendoza.
The Inquisitor? Interfering egoist?
Egoist.
Thinks he's a man of magic and philosophy. Still, we must concern ourselves with the disc for now.
How can you heal a crystal?
The crystal must heal itself. This process must be assisted.
What do you need me to do?
The simplest way is to use another crystal to charge the magic in this one. Do you have a magically active crystal?
Where do I find a magically active crystal?
Well, the mages at the monastery use crystals to work magic. I need one of those crystals. But know this, it will lose its power in the ritual.
So I have to go all the way back to the monastery.
Oh, no. I have a crystal in my hut, in the chest. Here's the key.
What? That was so odd. Why is he giving me, like, all this warning about... Like, I thought I was gonna have to choose to sacrifice one of my 3 fire, bullet, or frost crystals, and he's like, oh no, I got one here. Oh, that's good, because it was a bullet that I wanted to get rid of anyway.
I have an active crystal.
Good. But remember, it will lose its power in the ritual. If you have any further use for it, you should look for another.
Here is a magic crystal.
Very good. The magic from this crystal will help us heal the damaged disc.
How do we restore the disc's crystal?
It requires an ancient ritual.
Then let's start it.
Before we begin, I must discuss something with you.
I would like to know how this guy became a druid. Because he kind of speaks as if this druid religion or spirituality or whatever he ascribes to, all this talk of ancient rituals and like ancient knowledge, seems like something that one person would not be able to figure out by themselves out of the blue. Like, surely this isn't just a random townsperson who wandered into the northeastern woods and then just decided to become one with nature and then learn all about the history of natural magic. Was he a former mage? Were there other druids before him?
Discuss what?
You saved my life. I am in your debt, so I will help you. But you must take care. You do not know what is inside that mountain. So, before you act, I advise you to speak to me first.
What if I don't have enough time to return?
Well, the mystery of the mountain has slumbered for over 1,000 years. A few days, more or less, should not make a difference. But to act rashly now, that would cost us 1,000 years. An eternity. Before we act, we must know what is behind the gate. It is either very powerful, valuable, or dangerous. Find what is inside. read everything, and return here.
Let's charge the crystal.
Yes, but we cannot charge it here. Follow me. Stop! We are here.
What is this place?
It has great magical power. Let us begin the process. There, it's
What?
done.
So the
That was it?
disc is healed?
That is what we were here to do. What else would I mean by done?
Thank you. Then I will take the disc to the Inquisitor.
Do that. But if you need a level ahead than the Inquisitor... Inquisitor? Inquisitor! How can a man with such a closed mind be called inquisitive? It is a crime against language. Keep a level head. Speak to me before you make a decision with him. I promise you an open mind and brilliant insight. Good luck. Take care of you.
Like, repairing the eye in Gothic 2 was a hell of a lot more of an interesting endeavor than this. I guess this quest had the whole aspect of rescuing Eldrick, whereas Gothic 2 was just talk to a couple of people, fetch a book from Sekob's farm, and then show up at the Sun Circle with the 10... I think it was 10 pieces of swampweed or something like that. But this one was basically, apart from rescuing Eldrick, it was talk to Eldrick, get the thing out of the thing right next to where you are, like get the crystal right out of the chest right there, and then walk 10 feet over there, and then the cutscene is whoop, and then it's done. I want to try to fight some of these things in melee combat just to see what it's like. So it turtles up. That's kind of cool. Oh, it had berries. It had berries. Just need 2 more berries. See, I don't think I've ever not brought the swampweed, because I think I always just conveniently had however much it was that they required on me. So it's just like I just show up and then, oh yeah, sure, I got swampweed. One more berry. I'm so mad that I ate all those other ones. I had like 70 berries. And I was eating them all because I thought they had no special use. There's a berry. I got 10 berries. I wonder if there are any merchants who would be selling berries. Because I've pretty much looted almost the entire island at this point. So unless berries respawn in later chapters, I might be completely screwed. Telekinesis.
Another tomb. Another grave. We all go back to the earth.
What? I want to target this gold coin that's under here. Guess I won't get that gold. Oh, why am I hearing demons? This is possibly a main quest thing that will open up later. Oh, okay, we're all just assembled here now. That's fine, I don't want to talk to any of you people right now, though. I think generally speaking, I'd say the magic in this game is a little underwhelming. I like the utility spells, like the telekinesis and levitation and nautilus and all that stuff that you use to navigate some of the dungeons and to access hidden areas. Like, that stuff is all kind of cool. And some of these other spells, like the create illusion, is interesting. But the offensive spells are all kind of pretty boring. Because it seems like it really is just the 3 spells. and then you basically just pick one of them and then level that spell up. And then later there's supposed to be the Inferno rune. Basically it means that once I learned this fireball crystal, it's been, like, my mage combat has been the exact same ever since I got that crystal, except that the spell now does slightly more damage. Or I guess it does twice as much damage. Yeah, it does twice as much damage now. Alright, what's my reward for remembering to come back here? A recipe for experience. Okay.
There's something here about magic.
It's really not a lot. I got a recipe for experience potion and 3 wisdom. I mean, the 3 wisdom is great, but... See, I touched on this in the Gothic 3 review, but I really like that the older games had escalating tiers of magic spell, because even though fire arrow and fireball and large fireball were kind of the same thing, just stronger versions of it, they looked different and they started to behave a little differently, with you being able to charge the spell to do more damage when you got to large fireball, I think it was. And so, you know, you had that progression of the spell getting stronger, which was satisfying in and of itself, but then you also had the fact that it looked different and eventually behaved differently, which made it feel a lot more dynamic and interesting, as opposed to this game where it's you learn one spell and then it stays basically the same. It does get a slightly bigger blast radius, but that's not really all that substantial.
You going to stand here all day? Can't help you anymore, I'm afraid.
They also had just generally like more types of spells, because you had ice arrow and ice block, ice wave.
Don't touch anything.
What can you...
And then Night of the Raven added like
I'm not listening.
all kinds of other spells. Oh. I did not even see this thing. I'm stuck in a loop. Teleport to Northern Temple. Oh, there's another one. That was kind of uncool. That lizardman in the back attacked through the other one. So basically there's just lizardmen camped out at every single ruin. And then I can warp to every single ruin. Oh god, it's a berry. It's amazing how these berries went from being completely worthless to suddenly the most valuable thing anywhere on this island as soon as I realized that they were what was being used for permanent mana potions. Elite warrior. What? See, I was thinking it would have been something like a magic root, even though these are traditionally used for the strong mana potions. I was thinking it would have been something like this or the mushroom. Not a berry. Because the mana mushroom says it is popular in alchemy. But a berry is just a berry that grows everywhere. How is that a special ingredient to brew permanent altering potions? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Magic barrier.
I have a scroll that dispels these things, but I don't think it'll work on this one. These blue ones, I think, need something special. I'm about to get walloped. I guess if I wanted to be really clever, I could have lured him over here and then hit the lever with telekinesis. I don't think I would have gotten the XP for it.
Here's some more ore. More berries. 7 more. I might honestly cheat and give myself like at least 20 berries. Cause it's preposterous that that I ate like 70 of these things without having any realization what they were for. That was easy. It looks like I could dispel this one. That would be my last scroll. I don't know if I can get more of these later. Seems like if they would be required for something per the main quest, then they would say, hey, or they would give me the option to say, hey, I don't have any more of those scrolls, give me some more.
Hello.
That didn't do it. It broke. That didn't do it. Yes. It worked.
I'm so close to 150.
Interesting.
Just need 6 more points. This kind of looks like a magic potion. No, it was an experience potion. Which pleasantly doesn't require Hero's Crown. Well, it does take quite a lot of Wanderlust. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Comp Safabamig 82 Top is a bot spammer. I've seen a couple messages like that from random usernames that are basically the exact same thing, where they just copy and paste the channel name and whatever the title of the stream episode happens to be. I am disappointed that there's just a skeleton in this sarcophagus. Did I use a Dispel Magic Barrier thing really just to get like an experience potion? I don't remember where or if there were other barriers, reddish orange ones that I could have opened instead of that one.
So I think the temple in, like, behind the Don's camp has a blue barrier. I thought there was another temple that had a red barrier entrance. Which one could that have been, though?
Let's hope the Inquisitor knows what he's doing.
You ready for this?
I look ready to you? When does anyone look ready to die?
All set?
A little scared, nervous, but ready. If this can help save the island, we have to do it.
You don't need to be afraid. The Inquisitor will lead us to victory.
Let's hope so.
Now we know where the trouble is coming from.
His
we
mouth
can
isn't
end
even
it.
moving.
Just a couple more monsters and we've been killing those for weeks.
If you say so.
They skipped his lip syncing.
The Inquisitor asked me to guard here. Asked me personally.
Your mother must be very proud.
Mention my mother again, and you'll be wearing your bollocks as earrings.
Wasn't this guy a novice like 5 seconds ago? Isn't Kato the hot-headed novice who was all like, yo, I'm gonna kick your butt, and then Eric got upset when I defeated him in combat, which seemed to be the whole point of the training? Yeah, I think that's the same guy, because he ain't here no more. Meanwhile, William is still wearing his novice robes.
my favorite character, probably off, like, my first instinct is to say Lewis, the drunk hunter in the swamp. Just because his dialogue is so fun. But he doesn't have much of a character outside of being just kind of a silly drunkard.
Eldrick was taken prisoner by the Saurians.
Saurians? What are they?
Some sort of lizard man. They're armed and wear armor.
Another challenge we must face. Do you know any more about them?
Eldrick said these Saurians once ruled the entire world.
So that is it. And what will we be, now they have returned? We rule this world now, free from gods. We will not be subjugated by these creatures.
About the crystal discs. I found all 5 of the crystal discs you wanted.
Excellent work.
What about the mages, the Order?
They want to protect the Holy Flame. They do not concern themselves with much else, but if Ignatius could be persuaded, then their help would be useful. Ask him, but be quick about it, for I will open the portal with or without the support of the mages.
I don't think this is what Eldrick was talking about when he said to consult him, but I'm gonna just double check.
Take care of it.
Yeah. Come to think of it, Ash might have been another novice. Although I don't remember what Ash was doing exactly.
I have found the golden discs. The portal can be opened.
The inevitable takes its course.
So you don't think opening the portal is the right thing to do?
Inquisitor Mendoza is following his path, and he is prepared to risk everything for it. The monastery, the holy flame, and the lives of every one of us. No other mage wishes to venture through that portal, yet he would walk in with his eyes closed. We look to you to prevent the worst.
That means I am supposed to go with him.
You must. Inquisitor Mendoza trusts you. He needs someone to balance his ambition, to provide perspective upon his logic. He needs you.
I accept this task, willingly.
Good. The holy flame guards us. But it would be reckless of us to rely upon that alone. Take this amulet. It should grant you some protection. Find out all you can. That knowledge is vital to us. Return when you have learned the secrets of the portal.
Okay. Holy crap. That's a lot of defense. Sadly, I'm kind of attached to my plus 20 mana, because I don't have a whole lot of mana to work with otherwise. That's fine, though. I don't need defense if I don't intend to get hit by enemies. Alright, let's go.
The mages won't leave the flame. They won't come with you.
We have enough strength to deal with this ourselves. One will. You came to be by my side. You realize what must be done.
I'm ready. Let's open the portal.
Human Titan. One must give. It will not be humanity. Follow me and we shall make certain of this.
Oh, you're gonna open this tiny door? I thought we were gonna open this one.
The moment has come.
Or is that just the mechanism that opens the big door? Ah, okay. Oh, hello. We got a bunch of lizards. Can I get my fireball out now? Can I? What? What? Thank you. This would be a good time to whip out that Inferno spell if I had it. Well, I do have a spell scroll, but I'm not going to waste it here. I didn't get the XP for that.
Wasted life.
Who'd I kill? Warrior of the Order? Yeah, that's fine. He's generic. I'll live with that. That's a big problem with that fireballs because all these characters aren't considered party members. They get subject to friendly fire. Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm gonna go sleep in a bed. I would suggest that you all do the same. So that way you are at full health before we go into the what? What are you doing all the way back here? Did not expect that. Ow. Oh, well, that's fun. Gotta redo that fight, I guess.
So, you. I'm
the moment.
This should absolutely be everybody draw your weapons. They're just kind of standing there awkwardly for so much of that. Oh god.
I despise these creatures. No, I despise worse than animal creatures.
Yeah, we get it. You despise these creatures. Still lost one. But again, it was a generic guy, so I'm okay with that. I don't know how did this scout even get past us, and where did it come from? Are there gonna be a bunch of lizards in the monastery? That sounds like it.
It was a just death. It seems Inquisitor Mendoza's plan worked, but in seeking to save us, he might have killed us all.
What are you planning to do?
We must push these Saurians back, regain control of the monastery. Only then can we plan our next step.
What about the survivors?
Find them. Tell them to come here. We must gather our strength if we are to survive.
What should I tell them?
We must protect the flame.
And if they are dead?
Oops. Then leave these creatures nothing. Strip the bodies. What is no use to them in death may yet help us in life. Go. I shall protect the holy flame until you return with the others.
Now, what I vaguely remember from this is that a lot of these characters end up dying here, and some of them may be scripted to die, and other ones I might possibly be able to or have been able to save. Which is kind of a cool concept, that there's this dramatic game-changing event where, holy crap, there's lizards assaulting the monastery, and oh no, people are dying. You know, it kind of like actually raises the stakes of the story as you progress through the game. Oh, I didn't see these guys. Where did they come from? Ow! God, I got chain stunned while trapped in a corner. I missed. I think some of the mages, or maybe all of the mages, are given invincibility. So they don't seem to be getting hit when I get them when they get hit with the blast radius of my fireball. See, the cook here is dead. Vitus did not take any damage from that.
No match.
Oh, don't pull out the crossbow.
Well fought.
That was the wrong potion. Who'd we lose? Recruit. I probably should have saved in a different slot. Was William dead? Tucker and William have survived. That's cool. How did all these lizards get here, though? Where did they come from? They must not have come from the main gate, because how did they get past us on the front line? Oh, Master, whoever this is dead. Can I Please parry and attack. You guys are just standing here.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was more than just gnomes in those hills. Now lizard monsters. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I knew it.
You realize that Master whoever this is dead, and you guys are standing there not doing anything?
Bad idea.
That is a bad idea, apparently. Khalib is dead. What about Taylor? I don't see no Taylor.
Nothing here worth my time. I knew that.
I wonder if Scordo's got any dialogue.
Here's someone who looks like he needs help, and here's someone who's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, you just keep sitting there.
Master Ignatius wants everyone to gather in the Hall of the Flame.
I will go there directly, but there is something else. There is a Saurian more powerful than the others.
Could it be a mage?
Whatever it is, it looks powerful. He's directing the others from the cemetery.
I will go kill that one. Although I kind of want to sleep in a bed, I'm gonna go right into it for the sake of the continuity of the quest. Who? Who said that?
Die, you damn beast! One less
Where did-
monster!
Pigs are unharmed. How did this guy die? If the pigs are unharmed. The lizardmen came in and killed Taylor, ignored the pigs, and then went back. A slasher. We're just getting all kinds of goofy lizard names now.
You're going to stand here all day?
I don't even recognize this person.
What reason do you have for staring at me?
Like, I've no memory of that character. Where's Harlock the cook? I'm still hearing snarling. A steadfast lizard warrior. Doesn't seem so tough to me. Except for the fact that I can't do anything, apparently. See, that attack he does is so fast. There's like no prep time whatsoever to try to counter that. You get like a quarter of a second. And it's even worse like between animations because he just like resets instantly if he decides to do that attack 2 or 3 times in a row like he did the last time. He never ate Harlock's stew. You silly, silly man. After all that effort to get you that stew. Apparently William's not going to go back to
Glad to see someone survived.
defend the flame.
Don't worry about me. I'm getting back to work. Need to protect the forge from these damn lizard men.
You think this is what we were training for? Training? If we'd have had more training, there wouldn't be as many dead recruits.
And yet William over here gives no reaction.
What are you doing in here, Casper?
I'm, you know, securing things.
Are you hiding? I thought you were made of stronger stuff.
I'm made of the kind of stuff that wants to stay alive. And I'm using the opportunity to, stock up on a few supplies. There's a lot of stuff lying around. Be a shame if it all fell into scaly hands. If you need anything, let me know.
He ain't got no berries.
Come on, do something useful. We need every man.
Okay, okay. I'll go and join William in the yard, but I ain't no fighter.
We need everyone.
Be careful. I wouldn't want you being eaten by lizards.
Honestly, I'd probably prefer if he just stayed there for safety's sake.
What's going on? Where did these lizard men come from?
They've captured a lot of the monastery. You're to go to the Holy Hall to help there.
Yes, but they've locked themselves in my laboratory. They'll be wrecking my work. Whatever they are, we can't leave them with access to the things in there.
We're being attacked. A force of intruders is upon us.
What can you tell me about what's happening?
The attackers are some sort of lizard creatures, saurians. They stormed the front gate and have spread through the monastery, searching the buildings. If we are to regain control of the monastery, we must track them all down and kill them.
We'll do that. But for now, all the mages are to gather in the Holy Hall.
I shall go there now. Good luck.
Intruder. Oh, okay, that's how it is. I'm shocked that I'm not getting any kills on these things. My fireball has like a much narrower AoE than I thought it did, I guess.
Magic doesn't work here. Magic doesn't work here.
Ow!
Yeah.
I'd better not read them. That just makes me want to read them more.
chemical supplies.
Magic doesn't work here.
Ah!
I swear I hit the counterattack button. I don't think my character did anything.
Nothing new. I knew that. The intruders in your laboratory are gone.
Ah, that is good news. I can return to my experiments.
Except right now you should go to the Holy Hall.
Right now you have to get to the Holy Hall.
Yes, yes, but you go to the library. Get into my laboratory.
There are other things to worry about.
This is a place of knowledge. What use are we if that knowledge is lost? Go there. Rescue my drawings and supplies.
I have something for you, Master.
My drawings and supplies. I can continue my work. Thank you. Here, take these potions. You deserve it.
Kind of prefer mana potions, to be honest. And all these acrobatic rings I have.
You must go to the Temple Hall.
Is that an order from Master Ignatius?
Yes. The Masters are gathering to protect the Holy Flame.
Very well.
I've found all the mages.
And? Are they coming?
Master Pallas is dead.
That is a loss. With him, we would all have stood a better chance.
Why was Master Pallas of such importance?
Without his knowledge, that crystal may not be of use to us. We will have to use what strength we have.
I found Master Pallas's notes.
With those, we may stand a chance. Maybe I can unlock the secrets of the Frost Crystal.
Okay, then.
The monastery is secure.
That is a start. Inquisitor Mendoza came here to seek an end to our troubles. It seems he has only uncovered more. But if we are to help discover what is behind these storms, to save others, first we must protect this island.
How can we protect the island?
I misspoke. Our task is to protect the flame, to keep this burning in the hope the island can be saved. You must take care of Inquisitor Mendoza.
Take care of him?
Mendoza's intentions are good. You should help him finish what he has begun, if you judge it to be the right path. But do not follow him blindly. Use your reason and make your decisions wisely.
And all of a sudden, he, I guess, knows enough to be able to teach Frostlance, even though I just gave him the book? Let's see.
No.
I could learn level 2 smithing and make a bastard sword, but I ain't gonna bother with that yet. Alright, and now that the monastery is secure, I will take a nap. Volcano Keep 2 this time.